The sanctuary. I try and avoid it if I can, but I really need guidance. Both of my friends are missing. I can't even get into the safe. I thought things were finally starting to make sense around here, but now it just feels like I'm back at square one. Hopefully Charlie can come through with some kind of clues to do with the safe, but can I really rely on the failing memory of an ancient phoenix? Hopefully Karma has some answers. Oh, I mean, I was kind of hoping she'd be here. Isn't she usually? Everyone in the valley seems to have had some kind of interaction with her. Oh, Karma, don't do that!
Well. I was wondering when you'd pay me a visit. If I didn't know any better, I'd think you were avoiding me.
Not avoiding, just being overly cautious. I will say, though, that the stories don't do your majesty justice.
Flattery will get you anywhere. But it does nothing to hide the mask you wear, dear soldier.
Mask? I don't know what you're talking about. I've been nothing but myself ever since I got here.
It seems you've also fooled yourself. But nothing gets past a master trickster like me. You carry the weight of an entire army of souls upon your shoulders, putting up walls to protect yourself from the past. Too stubborn to let anyone help you.
Too stubborn? How would you react to seeing thousands of soldiers you'd fought with for years be wiped out in a single second right in front of you? Do you know what they call me back home? No? They call me the Reaper of Wrath. I'm seen as a weapon. All I do is harm people the closest to me.
Believe it or not, I know a thing or two about losing people. This valley is a testament to that. A testament to my past failures. So I think I can give some insight on your troubles. The question is, are you ready to hear it?
I'm sorry, what if I open up to Katie and Mars and they see me differently? Both of them have suffered so much, and what if they just don't trust me anymore? I'm not sure living in this valley would be enjoyable if not for meeting them.
You hide your true self in hopes of protecting them. But in doing so, you deny them the trust all friendships are built upon. They've been through a lot, yes. But it's by sharing their burnings that they will overcome those struggles. And so will you.
You're right.
Here, take this. If you decide to face the past you so desperately run from, you might find this crystal helpful.
Thank you, Karma. I need to sit with this for a while.
Ta-ta!
Why would Karma give me this? Like, yeah, it's a memory gem, but for what purpose? Does she really think me delving into my past is really going to help that much? And again, I suppose her advice was rather useful. And I really don't want to lose them. But does she think facing him is really going to fix all my problems? Fine. I really hope she knows what she's on about. God, that was rough. At least it didn't melt my brain. I guess the gem wants me to follow this pathway. No, no. Anywhere but here. Who might you be, entering the halls of this ruined structure? I think you already know, you arrogant bastard. Ah, well, I thought as much. You've changed your appearance. Part of the mask you wear to hide the pain and torture you've inflicted on others, yes? Oh, quit the bullshit, man. I've already been through all this. Look, I know you're hurting. And I, more than anyone, am going to understand that. But you have no idea where I am in life, or how we've moved on. Moved on? How could you have possibly moved on? Wherever we go from now until the rest of eternity, people will never trust us or love us for the things we've done. Not a soul out there could ever forgive you for the sins you've committed. That's what you think, but you have no idea of the empathy and kindness you'll be shown. The people you are yet to meet show you more love and compassion than we've ever experienced in the demon plane. Yes, we're in pain, always, but that's something that's never going to get easier. It's the people around us who make it all worth it. The people you'll meet in a land so very far from here that make it all worthwhile. Know this. You may think people will never forgive you, but I forgive us. We did those things, yes. But how could we have foreseen it? One day you'll know this too. You may have been able to push it all to the back of your mind. You may have been able to forget it. I'll always know what we are. Deep down, in the very core of our soul, you'll always be a monster.
How was the party? I never actually went.
Some people got outed as like murderers or something. I'm not really sure. Yeah, it was a crazy time.
Okay.
I got the wings though. I got these wings from doing a duck hunt though. So that was kind of wild.
Looking pretty fly.
That was a really good joke, Mars. I'm really proud of you.
I know. Thank you.
It was a good day fishing though. I'm thankful that you actually accepted my invite.
Me. Of course.
I was missing you. I didn't see you at the party. We could have matched our suits and everything.
Yeah, I know. I just had some stuff going on.
It's okay. I got your letter anyway. It was very sweet of you to let me know. Now I want to go to this tavern. I want to go and I want to get a drink. It's tiring. Do you know who owns this tavern, by the way?
Yes, Artemis.
Oh, that was the person. Okay, yeah. Well, you know.
Hang on.
Do you think it's morally acceptable that I keep breaking into this tavern now?
I'm sure she wouldn't mind.
What's to drink? What have we got? Ale, beer. Oh, beer. Yes.
I don't know if I'm drinking age.
That's fine. You absolutely can drink whatever you want. Just don't drink alcohol.
Orange juice. Which has been orange this whole time.
I mean, what other color would it be?
You're right.
I'm gonna need another
So,
beer. What have you been up to this week? Oh,
wow,
well,
we're so in sync.
We both can't answer the question. God. What have you been up to, Mars?
Well, it's a handful.
Yeah?
I spoke to Karma, and then I went to speak with Elora, and then yeah.
Sounds pretty heavy. I also went to see Karma this week.
What for?
Well, basically, I went to see Charlie after the well, I met Charlie at the party, and then me and Charlie went on a little bit of an adventure to the museum, and I read some of the histories of the valley, and I tried to figure out whether Charlie would find out if he knew the location to any of the bases, perhaps the atmosphere left behind, so we could maybe find a key to the safe. But Charlie's memory is a bit foggy at best at the moment, so I left the stuff with him to try and find out. And I was feeling a bit dejected afterwards, and I hadn't seen you or Katie for a couple weeks, and I was feeling a bit sort of lost, so I went to go see Karma, and she told me that maybe I should just seek you guys out and try and be a bit more open with you guys.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you speak in riddles?
Oh yes. Why is she so confusing? Oh my god. Jesus. She's just so confused.
I think she's that way.
She's just so confusing, but I'm pretty sure I got what she was getting at in the end. So I'm ready to actually speak about why I'm here if you want to hear it, Mars. So
Oh, yeah.
So, as you probably know, I was a soldier within the demon plane, and the higher-ups trusted me implicitly. I followed orders without question, and I carried out those orders ruthlessly and effectively. One day I was marching my battalion to a bastion, but it was one of the biggest we'd ever seen. We'd been fighting the piglins for centuries, but this would be the deciding point in our war. As we approached, my army engaged the masses whilst I engaged some of the piglin brutes surrounding the outside. Once I took them out, I went up the corridor and I took out any remaining piglins that I saw. As I continued on down the corridor, I found this giant center room, which the higher-ups of the council had told me this was the place I needed to place down a specific rune that they'd given me. Once I placed it, this set off a timer that had 2 minutes. I ordered my men to continue, and we went through every room until we found one great hall right at the end. But when I kicked open the door, all I could see was the cowering faces of civilians, women, men, children alike, all sat there, cowering behind tables and benches. This wasn't what I intended. I just didn't know, and when I tried to stop it, it just set off, and when I woke up, everyone was gone. I've never forgotten that day. I mean, how could I? The gold that filled the walls of the bastion is now fused to my upper body. Every time I take off my armor, that's all I can see. And the voices, the screams, they're never ceasing. Every time I close my eyes, all I can hear. Either way, I needed to get that off my chest. And I needed you to know, because I'm not sure that our friendship could have continued had you not known that.
Shilzo, that's awful. I'm so sorry that happened to you.
It's okay if you guys don't want to associate anymore. I get it. It was just one of the things that I needed to tell you. Otherwise, I don't think we could have continued being friends.
I mean, that's a lot to hear, but you didn't mean to.
Yeah, I didn't mean to, but I still did it, and I need to take responsibility for that. And I have been. I mean, this was hundreds of years ago, and every day I try and make amends for it, but I don't know if it'll ever be enough.
Well, Everyone makes mistakes. Even if... I don't really know what to say.
It's okay, Mars. You can take your time to digest it. I'll send me a letter when you're ready.
No. That's not what I meant. I'm just...
Okay.
I'm a doctor, but I'm not a psychiatrist. I don't understand the ways of the mind. But Artemis would have. I'm here for you. And I'm glad you opened up. I don't see you any different.
Okay. I'm glad. I'm at least glad. That's fine. Okay. Thank you. God, that was a lot to get off my chest. Sorry. I didn't mean to get like that worked up or that anxious. Just I haven't really told anyone since I've moved here, and I thought I was over it. Well, not over it. I thought I rationalized it in my head, but speaking to someone about it is a lot different than I thought it would be.
It's hard, isn't it?
A little bit, yeah. But yeah, no, I'm glad at least, you know, we're good.
I've had bad stuff happen to me too. I mean, yours is maybe on a bigger scale, but I get it.
Don't try and compare. That your struggles are still as valid.
No, I know. I'm just trying to say, I know it's difficult, and it changes the way you live forever. But there's ways to deal with it. I've learned that recently. And telling someone is definitely the first step. So I'm proud of you.
Thanks, Mars. If you have anything you need to get off your chest, feel free to like let me know whenever. I'm a good listener, I hope.
No, I know you are. I think I've already said my piece back at my house the other day. I mean, a while ago, but
That's all good. It's getting late. I think we should probably clear out of the tavern before someone reports us for being in here after hours. Considering,
No,
you know, we
no.
kind of did break in.
Artemis wouldn't mind. It's her tavern. She'd want it to still be used, I'm sure.
What are those?
Fuck.
No!
Hello?
Go,
Help! Help! Help me!
go! Mars, go!
Help me! I've had enough. I've had enough.
I want to go home. I want to go home.
What the fuck? You saved me. You saved me. Thank you. Did.
Well, Jesus Christ.